How good must he be feeling?
Nothing is inside of his mind, and that's the greatest feeling as an athlete when you're just out there.
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. The player is considering a change. A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. They agree on a new plan going forward.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball. It's The Show. So now into the box is Joe Gray. And Zero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Jace Peterson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Now at the plate here is Gabe Lieber. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Trash Pandas lead it 6-0. Striding forward, Derek Fisher. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball. Fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Mathias on at first, nobody out. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
1-1 the count now. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rodney Lin, and they could use a spark from him here. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So next to bat will be Joe Gray, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. This is popped up. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Jace Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Gabe Lieber. A high fastball is in there. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Derek Fisher is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Stepping in once again is Chad Spanberger. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mac Bermundo becomes out number 2 this inning. Westin Wilson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Stepping up is Rodney Lin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion. We might have something.
At the plate, Joe Gray, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weekly hit towards first. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next up is Jace Peterson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now into the box. Gabe Lieber flew out last time up. Fouled away.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the next to bat will be Mark Mathias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now it'll be Chad Spanberger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So stepping in is Mac Bermundo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in next, Westin Wilson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. This pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Rodney Lin is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Trash Pandas on top, 10-1. Casey Bowling is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Rocket City Trash Pandas came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Tristan Random earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Scott Sunich struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. It's baseball on the show, and it's Patrick Weigel, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Weigel has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. To third, there's Peterson. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next, it'll be Chris Gill. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now to the plate, Tristan Random. First pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Random is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Lifted down the line in left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tristan Random. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gray has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Striding in is Kyron Paris, a potential tying run for him at third base. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Next to dig in, Lamont Lofton trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in is the DH, Tristan Random.
Down by one, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Biloxi Shuckers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. The game's future stars are on display. So now into the box is Tristan Random, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next up, Tristan Random grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Goslin leads off second with one gone in the inning. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So now here is Edwin Yahn, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see
So here is Tristan Random. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Up next, Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. And stepping in, Tristan Random. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the...
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-3, the final score today. The Trash Pandas.
Well, if you've listened to me before, you know that I'm fascinated by this prospect and the two-way experiment the organization is trying with him. The early returns are good. I'm sold. I believe in this. I think it's going to work long term. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
It's time for minor league baseball now. As set to get his evening at the plate started, Tristan Random comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way to left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Now at the plate is Tristan Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Robinson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready now is Tristan Random. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Certainly. Now to bat, Tristan Random. He doubled his last time up.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Here's a pop-up now. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. The Rocket City Trash Pandas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve Resch notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Edgar Alanis records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
19 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this present. Now to the plate, here is Tristan Random. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. And a rather easy first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Random. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to stand in is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's running, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Callahan has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tristan Random singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ciani is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tristan Random flew out last time up. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits. 5-2 the final score tonight. Chattanooga came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jesse Stallings earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Miguel Figueroa wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. First pitch on the way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Ciani is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Popped him up. Gill is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate now is Tyler Callahan. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And that's the first out. Into the box, Wilson Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Knowles is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in will be Errol Robinson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. No balls and 1 strike. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now at the plate, Chucky Robinson. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Juan Martinez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Leonardo Rivas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ripped on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. TJ Friedl flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. And he won't bite on the palm ball in the dirt for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next to hit is Michael Ciani. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speeds.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than that. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Callahan, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And that one yanked just foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Errol Robinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in next, Chucky Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The 0-1 delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. And now in the box, Juan Martinez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Leonardo Rivas will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. So now to the plate, Michael Ciani. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Callahan. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Wilson Garcia. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Garcia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Errol Robinson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go as the third baseman, Juan Martinez.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pullison is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leonardo Rivas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Next, it'll be Michael Ciani. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Trash Pandas.
This is the story that I am all about lately. The organization drafted him higher than he was projected to go, and they seem to believe that he could be a two-way player for them. But not everybody agrees. I've got the mayor, Sean Casey, with me. Sean, you're not sold on this idea. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I'm not sold on it because I think baseball is such a tough sport. And, you know, when you first get drafted, maybe you come out of high school or you come out of college, right? I mean, it's easy to be a two-way player. But when you get into professional baseball, it's so specialized. The pitchers are at another level, the hitters are at another level, and the work that goes into that one side of the game, there's so much that goes into it. So for a player to come into pro ball and try and be a two-way player, that's going to be a really tough thing to do, and not many people have had a ton of success at that.